Hello and welcome to another episode. I have been messing with my settings, both for the game, as you can see in the top corner. I have an FPS of about 100, and as soon as I say that, it dips below. These guys have grown up a little bit because I have done some terraforming around here. But more importantly, I have been messing with the sound settings and recording settings. I hope it is better than last time. If it's not, please tell me in the comments if I should adjust it even more. Because I'm still trying to find out how to do that. I have fallen. I'm still trying to find out how to do that the correct way, so to say. So yeah, please help me if there's something I should fix. You guys are being very loud now. I thought I fixed that. What even are you? Friendly, maybe? Is that better? I know they're being silent, of course. Last episode, I collected a lot of material that we are gonna be using as some for the wall. We're gonna start with this. It's gonna be the wall, which is gonna go all about here. Might do some minor adjustments. Yeah, I should probably say, the plan is to make this exhibit look like the Walking with Dinosaur documentary series. You know which one? It's gonna be the dry riverbed down here, and then like a dry but not desert grasslands or plains around here, maybe some here. I'm going to remove this hill, most of it. I'm going to keep a little bit so we have like an edge here. And then over here, we're going to have the beautiful waterfall flowing down, as well as much more luscious trees and such around here. And it's going to waterfall come down here and flow down to the ocean. Not sure what we're going to do at the other side. But before that, what was that? That was a huge lag spike. No idea what did that. I want to show off what I did last episode. Beyond just that little exhibit right there. Because... Oh, laboratory. I just logged in. Because I want to show it off because I'm still really proud of this. Many noises. We got tree farms here and there. Got some mushroom. You just plant the mushroom on these with bone meal, and then you just do that. And then they grow up. To-do board. What's this? Fossils and archaeology plants growing, I guess. And then we have this guy. I should say this guy. This guy also needs a name because he doesn't have one. What should he be called? I think it's just a zombie that got stuck, fell down here, got stuck, picked up an item. I'm gonna keep him. He can be the mascot of this area. All the botany pots, the mega moss farm, that is fueling the rooted dirt, mud and clay farm. Just because it's making bone meal that goes around into the dispensers. Let's look at the last episode. By the way, the last episode got really badly compressed by rendering. I think I have found out why, so hopefully this video isn't that bad. If it is, I apologize, but I'm really hoping it's not. I also made a mini bee farm, or more accurately, I moved the one we had. And down here, we got like a spider farm. The most advanced spider farm you will ever see. Known as standing in a spot and waiting for them to fall. There you go. Beautiful. And then you just activate this. Beautiful. So I can just stand there if I need string. I don't really need that. I just wanted to show it off. Back up. So what more have I done in between episodes? I think I said I have done some terraforming in the Postosuchus area. And I mainly just fill in some holes and even out the terrain, and it's nighttime. Let's go. There we go. So but I've done most of the material collecting and gathering, so unless there's something I have completely forgotten about, I hope not, then it's mainly just building the exhibit today. So plenty of time lapses, music, and by the way, the shaders. Let's see if it works. Let's see how many frames can we get. 60. It's saying it's 60. I don't think I'm gonna be playing mostly with shaders, even though it is beautiful. Look at them. These guys still need names, by the way. Hello. Aren't you a little cutie? I don't think I'm gonna be playing with shaders because it feels like cheating. Because everything looks beautiful with shaders. Look at this. Just even the vanilla terrain looks beautiful with shaders. But I will put it on to show off, especially like here when the waterfall is gonna be flowing down. It's gonna look so good. But yeah, mostly without shaders. Is that a good introduction? Let's see. Yeah, I think that's a good introduction, especially with the new setup. I don't want to speak too much in case it's still annoying. I am also jumping a lot. I'm sorry. Let's see. Let's start with the wall, shall we? We got... what we have? We got granite in here. Gonna be the base of it. And we got mangrove as the base wall. It's gonna be a similar design as what I did over here with the Dilophosaurus exhibit in a previous episode. It's gonna be granite, mangrove, and some exposed copper, and then we're gonna use tube coral as the what's called barbed wire. Is that the right word? Like the spikes that's preventing things from falling in and other things from jumping out. Because you guys would absolutely try to kill others, would you? Sneaky little man. Oh, there's two of them. I only saw one. What the heck? They blend in surprisingly well. They're nice. Okay, cut to time-lapse of me making the wall if the game doesn't decide to break again. Go. As you probably remember from the documentary, the hills and terrain is quite like fluent, I guess is the word. There's not much sharp hills and quick angles other than with waterfall. So that's what I'm trying to simulate here. How the hills much more smooth and rolling and being much more calm in the hills. When I get to the trees, there isn't much logic. The only logic is that I want it to look like the documentary without drowning out, without limiting the creative process. That's two. So so what I'm trying to do is, the only logic beyond that is that I'm trying to keep the trees not the same. In an old forest you have the trees quite similar and even, but in the sparse terrain and in the documentary itself you see that the trees have different heights at different points, and of course at the edge of the forest there are just only small trees that poke barely up. And we're back again after time lapses. Look at it. This is the Postosuchus I had outside my home, which you can't see from over here. It is there, just about. I moved it over here because this is going to be the main part of the Postosuchus exhibit. Here's the wall. I'm pretty happy with it. Looks pretty good. This is supposed to be like barbed wire or whatever it's called, so the Postosuchus don't jump up. Realistically, they would probably get poked here, but Minecraft mobs can't jump without a block, so they won't touch that, and it's not barbed wire, so it is fine. Over here, where the Postosuchus skeleton is, I was thinking to make like shops, maybe a restaurant, gift shop, and so on, because it would fit great to have a main road go up here and cross over to the other district. I'm also thinking we could have like different districts. Here could be represented by the stone bricks. Here it could be sandstone, and here we have granite. So I want to try to keep that theme for the different regions. These guys have no grown up. I should say one more thing. The wall here is very big and very flat. Same with over there. Not so bad here. But especially over here, I was thinking to maybe like just basically dig a hole and fill it with glass. So people could look at the Postosuchus from there. So like there's a road up here, so we could have a section that goes down and back up. So people can stand behind and watch. We're gonna have the waterfall here, so this will be a perfect place for people to watch them. And now I'm thinking before I start with the rest of the exhibit, this is rotten flesh, we throw it away. I am going to release the beasts. I think they're grown up, more or less. So, what are we gonna do? We're gonna start. I think we're just gonna start from the end here. Hello, how are you doing? I don't know why he's trying to get up there. You are taller than a block. You can't fit there. Do you have the AI of chicken? Maybe. Let's make a recording. Of course I did that. And go. I think you could maybe release them before I start terraforming everything else, because that way we could like have a before and after look. Would maybe be nice. I mean, I'm gonna tear out most of this. Anyway, it might be a nice thing to have. There we go. The beasts have been released. I generally can't see them. Okay, there's one. There it is. There. They blend in surprisingly well with the grass, don't they? Look at that. Hello. Why do you stick your head in a wall? Okay. Then we're doing this. Come here. Follow the red dot. You too. Come on. Beautiful. Keep going. And they have been released. Maybe here? Yeah, you can start here. Then we can see where you go from here. I guess the feeder is still over there, so yeah, that's where you're gonna go. Okay, of course. There are some sheep. I think there might be a pig too, but I'm not sure. They are probably gonna die. Because you are hostile. Look here. Also, I realized I didn't do this last episode. So there's some information if you want to read it. They're found in late Triassic, North America. Very nice. So, what's the next thing? I think trees maybe should be the next thing. Or should I do the terrain first? I'm actually not sure. Whatever I do, it's gonna start in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. There we go. You saw the time lapse for these 4, 5 trees. Let's plant. But I made another one, and I think this smaller and slimmer one, is gonna fit better with what you actually see in the documentary. Because the trees there are kinda slim, and tall, and very like see-through, I guess. Also, I realized I am definitely gonna have to just make all of these a lot taller, because this one is much, much shorter than I thought it was. Look. It's so much smaller. This one I expanded upwards with like 3 or 4 blocks, and it fits much more the scale. Can we see a Postosuchus for scale? Let's see. I heard one. Where did it go? What? Okay, go. Oh, I hear you. There you are. Yeah, that's actually perfect. I think this is a better scale if we go down here a bit. This is supposed to be more of the what's called dry. The dry hill where the Postosuchus face off against something which I cannot remember the name of right now. Yeah, I think this is better. I'm also starting to get to the trees first because I think it's going to be annoying to go between them, but we are going with the trees first. Can you get you to see it? No. Didn't work. Well, I will keep building the trees, and I will come back. Maybe time-lapse. Maybe. I haven't decided yet. Hello. Maybe time-lapse, maybe not. I will come back when I have done some more progress, and I'll see you back then. I just recorded a pretty good clip, and now I have to redo it. So here we go. Trees, mostly done, a few more over here, ignore the birch. I will add a few more trees here and there as I'm building the rest, because it's kind of hard to know if I'm happy with this or not. Especially here and here, I'm probably going to build some trees on the other side, like over here, because it's kind of empty. But I wanted to show off a little thing. Probably pretty obvious what this is. It's the river and the waterfall. Just imagine, here we go. Imagine if the Postosuchus is standing right there and there's no torch. Look at it. Think this was too much of a zoom? Yes, way too much. Do it the other way. That can work. Yeah, that works. Look at that. We're getting this is what I want to try to do with this exhibit. Oh, that's weird. This is what I want to try to do, and that is to make each part fit or mimic a part of the documentary. I am going to leave this one here. I don't think they can climb it. I haven't seen them climb that one over there yet. This needs to be fixed. So that's, hopefully that gives a little bit better of an idea of what I'm trying to achieve here. I'm pretty happy with this. Pretty simple waterfall, but it works pretty well. I wanna try. Yeah, that worked out much better than I thought it would. Perfect. I think the waterfall in the documentary is, I think it's only like 4 or 5 meters tall. It has much more, but that's fine. We only want this top part anyway for the images. So what more? Shares off because lag and frames, I guess. Water is gonna go down here. We're gonna have some little trinklets of water going down here too. But this is gonna mainly be the dry riverbed. Maybe it should be over here instead. Let's see. If we have to be standing over here and look, maybe this, where should I be standing? Initially I was thinking looking up this way, but now there's a lot of trees there. So maybe it would be better to stand this way. Here? Yeah, maybe I should push out this hill a little bit more. We will see. Of course, it's not going to be a one-to-one recreation. I would need to use much more terrain to do that. Because as you see in the documentary, it is pretty huge areas. It is, if we say the Postosuchus in the documentary is as big as these guys. Which I can find, there's one. How big are you? Like 4 blocks? About 4 meters long. So some of the bigger, wider shots in the documentary is like hundreds of meters. And I'm not gonna spend weeks on each exhibit, even though I'm spending at least 2 weeks on this one already. I will come back when I have done something more. Probably this at a dry riverbed, but we will see. So I will see you in a little moment. I think this is working now. I don't think you can see the mouse, but good enough. As you can see, this is pure ref. And here's a file I used. This is an amazing tool where you can put in images and move them around, size them up and down, put them over and below others. This is amazing. I've been using this when making this exhibit. It's so good. I definitively recommend everyone to try it. Look, I can zoom in all the way. And I can zoom all the way out. Dear Lord. I definitively want to recommend it. I'm not sponsored, I just wanted to show this off because it is amazing. I've been using that a lot while trying to do this because you can. I do have a second monitor, but wait. I realized something. Hold on. Oh, hold on. I can do this. There we go. It doesn't show them like I see it on the screen. And for a reason, it's somehow recording up here. I don't know why. But you can technically do this. What you're seeing on screen now is similar to what I am seeing on my screen. Not quite the same, but close enough. You get the point across. You can use PureRef to move. It doesn't show me moving this way. That's unfortunate. But you can put it on top of another tab. And you can just look at the PureRef, the reference photos at the same time as you're playing. Which works out great. I have two monitors. So I usually have it over on another monitor. Which is not showing off pretty well. Close enough. I just want to mention this because it's an amazing tool that I want to recommend everyone to use. I will come back when I have done some more progress. Goodbye. Can you see me? You can. All good things is 4, so let's try again, shall we? Here we go. Look at this. Look how beautiful. This is supposed to be the cliff with the waterfall that Postosuchus is standing on. We got rooted mangrove. No, what's it called? Muddy mangrove roots, is that it? Yes, muddy mangrove roots. We got soil. And then we got ferns, grass, and nether sprouts. Back here we got the now thing I have tried to pronounce like 4 times. Benetitales, or something like that. Adding a little bit of lush back to the background. This thing is a sea pickle. I need some lighting up here, and that's the best thing I had. Over here, which you can see. Hello. It's mostly the same thing, so I don't need to show that. Down here, if you keep looking over here. Hello. Just a little bit of transition into the grass. Down here we got mostly grass, ferns. But there's a little bit of other things, like over here we got wheat. Then we got the same bush, the Benetitales, but down in a hole. So you only get the top part. We got sea pickles, we got candles, we got birch saplings. Up here we got the coral to give a bit more of grey area. Because in the documentary a lot of the grass is more grey. Not sure why. Don't know what type of grass it's supposed to be, but it is, so that's what I try to do. Down here we got a little pond. We got algae and bushes. We got these things, I don't remember the name of them. But they are a water plant that's pretty common and easy to make. It's made of, I think it's green glass paints and some candles. Water going out there, down here, onto this rock. This is a skeleton skull. I think you can see the face of it. But from over here, you can't. It looks pretty good. Down there, it's just a bunch of grass. I want to add a window on that wall, if you look over there. Where people could walk down and look into the exhibit. From a different angle. Oh, if you look over here, try to do a thing over here, where the white candles are like water splashes. It works if you don't look too closely at it. If you're over here, it works. If you come down here and see the cliff in its entirety, it is beautiful. So please do. What more? I think the fishes. There are fish in here. I did not put them here. They spawned in by themselves. I think it's perch. We got 5, I think. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. And before the sunset, let me get going over here to the next thing. That is come down. Come down here. Yes, very good. Next thing I am gonna do, that you will watch, is this thing. I will record it and then talk over it later on, because this is gonna take a while. This is gonna be the centerpiece of the exhibit, and I want to take a long time trying to get it right. Trying is the key word, because this is gonna be difficult. Need grass to somehow go over on the terracotta, which is not going to be easy. But as you probably can see, this is supposed to be the Postosuchus and Finalizing scene. The torture, which will be removed. What more? Yeah, you're supposed to be up here. Come up here. Up there. There we go. That's supposed to be the angle you're supposed to see it at. So I will spend a lot of time mixing around with the grass, see how it works. So cut to the next clip where I talk over this. For this time lapse, I'm doing a voiceover instead, because I want to talk about what I'm doing. Because as you can see, there's no player, but blocks are changing and moving. And that's because in the replay, I removed the player because I was going back and forth a lot. And it looked really messy with me blinking out in and out of existence. That's Postosuchus saying hi. As you can see, I did change a lot of tiny details, which in the end adds up to hopefully look good. I think it looks good. You see, back and forth, lots of tiny details. Some corals to make it grey. Changing up the terrain. Some buttons. Lots of tiny little details. And back there, I tried out a few different things. Coral, bamboo plank. In the end, I decided to go not for mushroom, but for wheat, I think. There it is. Because in the scene, there's this one bush that's yellow. And I think the wheat was the closest thing I could get to that. And with that, I think I am finished. I need to remove scaffolding. I think I'm pretty much done. I can do a little tour. A bit of scaffolding over here. Okay, what am I gonna do in between episodes? In between episodes, I'm gonna do a little bit more trees behind the what's called path here. So a little bit more trees behind. Here I'm gonna do quite a few, and maybe one or two somewhere around here, and also at least one or two here on this side. But beyond that, I think I am done. Let's go through. I'm gonna do first in nighttime, so you can see how it looks. There it is. I don't know where the Postosuchus are right now, but we will probably find them. Here we have the, what's called, the dried riverbed. Here we have the hill. These are supposed to be the other creatures that are not Postosuchus. But yeah, not exactly great, but hey, it works. Over here we have a nice hill. Up here, there are a ton of coral. The ferns. You're not really supposed to see this. This isn't supposed to be from the documentary. This is just so there's something going on when you're going up back here. Let me go back down. I'm gonna go here first. Here we have the big flat terrain where I just tried to merge a few scenes. It works. And here we have the waterfall. I added some of these from the last time you saw this, because it gives a little bit more luscious look. I think in next exhibit we're gonna use a lot of these just to make it look better. Look at this. I'm so happy with this spot. This and this I'm probably most happy with. I guess at least from the pond here, that's not taken from the documentary, so I could do whatever. And this over here is just kind of simple. So it turned out really well. And then this one, which I think turned out well in the end. Yeah, I would say so. If I zoom in a little bit, like that. And then can we put on shaders? Ah yeah, it's nighttime. It works. Beautiful. Look at this. Yeah, by the way, I am somehow achieving about 100 frames, even with shaders, so maybe we might start playing with shaders on all the time. We'll see. I feel like it's a little bit of cheating. I have planted some bamboo here. These are hitboxes, you can't walk through them like the grass. But I did test with the Postosuchus, they can actually go through this. So it's fine. And same with the glass panes over here. Look how gorgeous it is. These, even though they are very different color, they actually do kind of work. Oh, nausea. There we go. Look how beautiful. I am super proud of this. I definitely think this is my best exhibit so far. Let's see, can we find a Postosuchus? I think I heard candle. No. Any Postosuchus? Wait, it was up there? Excuse me? Where are you? There they are. Sleepy. Is it pretty? So annoying. Hold on. That's better. Back up. Let's see, where's the other one? I think it was over here last time I saw it. Over here somewhere. Where are you? There you are. It's so well hidden with shaders on. There they are. Hello. Beauty. They need names. So please do give them some names. Let's see it in daytime. As the sun rises, we can stand. Here. Oh, it's beautiful. I did mess around a little bit with the shaders, so now it should be slightly less bright. Okay. Not sure what's going on there. It should be slightly less bright and intense to look at, which I think should be fine. Hello. Oh, did I? Yes, I wanted to end the video with these. Let's make... where did I plan to put it? I was gonna do... Let's put a scratching post about here, maybe? I think this one is better here because contrast. Let's place it... Let's see. You see it from up here? Yeah. Let's place it here. Oop. To... think this should be fine. Okay. Oop. Where you go? There they are. Let's get them down here. Hey! Don't run away. Kinda need you to come down here. Come on. Nope. Over there. There we go. I don't know if they actually interact with it, but at least this should at least keep their mood up. Hello, beauty. And then we can put the other one over here. Let's put it here. Yeah, I think here should be fine. It stands out a little bit, but that's fine. This is supposed to make it more like a zoo, rather than just nothing. It's good enough. Where are you? You still up here? No. I have seen them go up here, so they can maneuver around, which is good. Let's see. Can we find them? Oh, there you are. Hello. hidden in the grass. But that worked out so well. Hello. It looks so much better with shaders. Perfect. So, where should we end the video? Maybe here? Yeah, let's end it here. Right here. Let's get you over here. Come on. Oh my lord, you were speedy. You're so much faster than before. What happened? Come on. Over here, and there we go. Look at that. Perfect. As close as I could get it. Well, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and hopefully sound isn't as awful as in previous videos. And with that, I say goodbye. I hope to see you another time, where I think for the next episode we're gonna finally do the museum way back there. I finally have enough material for it. So, goodbye. Thank you for watching. Do the YouTube thing, subscribe, like, all that if you enjoyed the video. Look at them. Look at that beauty. And enjoy the shaders. Goodbye.